I've been working with Alez Limited for the last 7 to 8 years. Types of work is very difficult to pigeonhole into one type of work that we've done. It's just ranged from all sorts to loft extensions, rear extensions, new builds. My own flat in Kensington, Chelsea, we did work there. A full refurbishment where Mauro is very, very involved, and we've done other kind of works in London. So yeah, it's been all sorts of different types of work that we've done. I've worked previously with other architects where they were just fulfilling the role of providing the plans. But when I've worked with Alez Limited, I get, I know that once they're on board, I get the full 360 service from them. It's from the part of initially, so if I find a property, I would first send it across to them just to get their views, to see whether or not they think it's as viable investment as I think. I just find that service, which I get initially even before starting to do the work, to be very, very valuable. But once we do then start the work, I think the service is, it's first rate. I would have somebody from Alez Limited would come, inspect the work, and they would also be very happy to consult with my kind of contractors to discuss any issues which they had. So yeah, obviously when you're doing a build, there are always some sort of issues which come up with building control or builders. So all that kind of service of knowing that I can rely on kind of Alez Limited for that support has been very, very valuable for me. There is a keen interest on the number side of things, which is very important for me to know that they have got an idea as to what they are proposing the costs would be. And sometimes they are kind of like when we're doing works, I always kind of speak to somebody at the office to say that, if you could present option A, B, C to me, to have some sort of options as to what the higher cost may be, what they believe would present the best value, and then something where maybe it's my own ideas, and invariably in the end we might kind of meet in the middle somewhere with something. But yeah, having somebody, an architect who knows the value of works, what they're going to cost and potentially add in terms of value is something which is very, very kind of beneficial for me as a developer. Some of the projects that we do are kind of build to rent, and where there's a student accommodation that we've got up in North Yorkshire, where you have got, even when it comes to students, they've become a lot more discerning in terms of the quality of accommodation. So it's no longer just having the very basics, but it's also, they want to have that quality product. From having that idea of the cost side, but also knowing what kind of product needs to be delivered that is going to sell well, that's the service which has been really good. I've also found in terms of responsiveness has been really good. Other architects, I've always found previously that I'd feel like just another one of their clients. But with Alez, I've always kind of, felt as if I've called, WhatsApped, emailed, whatever it is, that somebody's always available at the other end of the phone. And, sometimes there are issues where, the contractors are on site and works come to a standstill because there's an issue. Then I know that I can always pick the phone up and somebody would be at the other end of the phone. It's actually been a really, really good relationship. I like, as a developer, to have a set team. I work with the same, the architectural practice, structural engineer, the contractors that I've been using for the last 10, 11 years. So knowing that I've got this kind of team in place allows me then to look for projects